Hey, we're finally getting Man of Steel 2 news, and it's not what I expected. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. So there are a ton of DC movies that are coming out, and one of them is not Superman. I mean, the greatest superhero of all time is not getting a movie. Okay, so yes, he was in Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and in Justice League and Zack Snyder's Justice League, sure. But I'm still wanting an actual standalone Superman with Henry Cavill. And naturally, the alleged Flash leaks has got everybody's blood boiling. What do you mean no Henry Cavill anymore? How can this be? And like I said, it's alleged leaks because as far as we know, there was also another leaker that said that Henry Cavill's Superman did show up in The Flash. And he may be in Black Adam, who knows? I mean, we'll find out soon because all these movies comes out this year. But here's another leak from the Twitter user who was on point with all the No Way Home and Marvel leaks. Well, this person's getting into more DC now, and this is what this person said. From My Time to Shine Hello says, you are getting a Man of Steel sequel, but with a female lead and no Cavill. Man of Steel sequel, but with a female lead? Are you talking about Supergirl? Because it sounds like you're saying Supergirl. Why did you not just say Supergirl? Are you just trying to stir up the DC fans here by saying Man of Steel? I guess you could just easily said Supergirl, which has been confirmed in development for some time. And it was supposed to come out either 2022 or 2023, but now it's going to be looking like maybe 2023 or 2024 or 2025, I don't know. But having no Cavill in a Supergirl film, that is heartbreaking. Yeah, you know, Christopher Reeve never made it to the Helen Slater movie either. I mean, his poster did, but that's pretty much it. Some of the greatest Supergirl comics involved Superman being a part of her life. He's her cousin. Even the CW had Superman show up finally, I mean, it took a while, but finally show up with Supergirl. May have not been handled that well, but at least he showed up. So having Superman not be in a Supergirl film, I guess it's alright because we want to focus all the attention on Supergirl. I hope at least they would meet in at least the Flash movie. But wait a minute, what if she's not really Supergirl? Or at least not the Supergirl Kara Zor-El that we know. Now let's go back to this small little snippet from a trade report. The Flash, directed by Andy Muschietti, will feature Ezra Miller's lightning-fast protagonist breaking the rules of physics to crash into various parallel universes, where he'll encounter different versions of DC heroes, including Keaton's Batman as well as Ben Affleck's. Encounter different versions of DC heroes. Since Michael Keaton's Batman is essentially, Ben Affleck's Batman, but in another universe, we don't actually have a Kara Zor-El Supergirl in the current DCEU. So I'm wondering if this Supergirl is actually maybe a Superwoman. Superwoman who's similar to the Earth 11 in the comics, where on Earth 11, Batman and Superman were female and Wonder Woman was a male. They could take a little bit of that by having Sasha Calle be the female version of the Henry Cavill Superman. Because even in the Flashpoint story, which is the same as this movie, they find her in a lab. And in the Flashpoint comics, that was Superman. But if she is Kara, then possibly Kara's the one that came down to Earth and not Cal. But leaker My Time to Shine Hello had a little bit more to say about this. Flash movie will bring back Zod to the DCEU. He's alive now. Okay. So we all know that Michael Shannon is back as General Zod in the Flash movie, and what I thought was just a little cameo, a little scene from the Man of Steel movie, could potentially be bigger than that. And according to this, he's gonna be in the Man of Steel sequel? He's dead! Or is he? So I'm guessing when Barry Allen's Flash kind of did something, affected the universe, made a new timeline, made a new universe, Sasha Calle's Supergirl was stuck in the lab the whole time, didn't activate the scout ship, which never called General Zod to Earth. This is just me speculating. I have no idea. Now, it's cool to see Michael Shannon back as Zod, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm hoping he's not the actual villain for this Supergirl film. As a Superman fan, there's so many villains in the roster that could definitely be the super villain for that movie. You don't keep having to go back to Lex Luthor and General Zod all the time. Expand, man. Have Supergirl go against Brainiac or something. Although the first time I want to see Brainiac on screen, I would totally hope that it's Superman versus Brainiac. which could mean that she never gets to snap his neck, in a way altering the DCEU. Now hold on a minute, didn't Ezra Miller say they're not gonna erase the Snyderverse? Which is true, you can't really physically erase something that's already out. There are Blu-ray, DVD copies. Are those gonna disappear? No. That doesn't mean they're not gonna ignore that by making a new universe, new timeline out from the current one. I mean, if that were to happen where they have branching timelines and universes, what happens to the original? Why is the Flash staying over here? Now, in the Flash teaser, Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne actually mentioned, why are you staying here? So it's possible that this Barry Allen decided to stay here to help out this universe, and this is why this new DCEU is starting from the original timeline. What about the old Snyderverse timeline? What's going to happen to that? Don't they need a Flash? So I'm thinking that if this new universe will have Sasha Calle's version to be the Superman, Leslie Grace is going to be the new Batman, the original timeline with Henry Cavill Superman and Ben Affleck's Batman is going to have the other Barry Allen that shows up in the Flash teaser and the set photos. Yeah, the duplicate Barry Allen, maybe he's not a bad guy after all. Maybe he's just the Snyderverse Barry Allen, and he goes back to that universe. And I don't know if Andy's doing that or not, but if he is, then that means he's trying to make sure that the audience knows that that universe still exists, and that's where that Barry Allen went, and this Barry Allen goes to this other universe, which effectively is the new DCU, the new Justice League. So I don't know what to think about this right now. I'm still kind of dwelling over it. What I would have wanted to see is that this is actually Kara Zor-El, Supergirl, and Henry Cavill Superman still exists. And they are in the Supergirl movie together. He may just co-lead, but at least have him in it. But for some reason, they can't have Henry Cavill return as Superman, whether the negotiations failed, maybe $7 production needs a hit like Black Adam before gaining a little bit more negotiation power for Henry Cavill to come back or something. But I'm hoping at least they keep it open. Like maybe in the Supergirl movie, they're like, where's Superman? And they're like, oh, he's disappeared. And then we'll see a scene or a reference to Superman being somewhere else, doing something else. Kind of like in Spider-Man No Way Home, where they mentioned that Nick Fury was off in some distant planet. Maybe Superman's stuck in War World or something. Something. At least keep it open so Henry Cavill could come back as Superman one day. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if people are going to accept this or not. How these DC movies perform in the box office will truly tell Warner Brothers and then Discovery how this direction is going for them. And if it's not going well, there's many possibilities where Discovery could take this. But I think that's another video altogether. But what do you think about this alleged development for Supergirl, also known as maybe Man of Steel sequel? Let me know down in your comments down below.